I'm Dublin City's coldest, you should know this. I've been rapping like a veteran, not a novice. Different flow when I drop a track.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title of the video today, OGs will know that this is a trip down memory lane with this one. Tool is a band that pretty much spawned my love for progressive rock music, and we're just going to go back because You Lied has been a request for pretty much since I started doing any Tool reactions. I would argue that I've probably got, you know, I'd say top 5 most reactions on the internet for specifically Tool. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen many channels that have pretty much entirely covered the whole Tool discography. Now, I'd say there's probably a lot of channels that have done maybe like full albums in one video, but in terms of just like individual videos, man, I have in the Tool playlist right now, which you can check out if you are new, and if you haven't kept up with the journey thus far. There's still people that like message me to this day that are like, I'm halfway through your Tool journey and everything. So even though I recorded them months ago and I discovered this band months ago, people are still getting involved with the journey, so that's always cool to see as well. But obviously we'll still have more people coming in with this video. We'll have a lot of OGs, like I said, that will be watching this video that have started with me when I listened to Fear Inoculum for the first time, and then obviously went back. But I'd say that, like, I mean, that Tool playlist has 50 videos in it, exactly 50 I think it is at this point, so this will be the 51st video. So that's 51 separate videos I've made for Tool tracks. So yeah, we're going to jump into this one today, guys. Like I said, it's been a huge request. It is from the Salival album again, so it's a live cover of, I think, Justin Chancellor's old band Peach. That's just what I've read here. It says Tool's live cover of You Lied by Peach as part of their Salival limited edition box set. The song seems to describe a person's emotional state after losing someone they thought they loved, lost in the sense of betrayal, most likely in the form of a relationship gone away. I have mentioned it before, but I still haven't gotten around to doing it, man. I've just been lazy and doing a like Tool top 10 video, as in like rating my top 10 tracks. I wanted to let it sit for a while, obviously, because I didn't want to jump straight in after doing my, you know, finishing off the discography. I wanted to give a little bit of time to listen to the tracks again back in my own time. So maybe I'll let it sit for a little bit more, you know, listen to the tracks a few more times, figure out which tracks would actually be in my top 10, top 5, and then obviously at some point down the line I'd like to do a video where I do recap the whole journey and give you guys my top 5 favorite Tool tracks, or maybe even top 10 because there's so many of them. So that would be a good video. Leave a like in this video if you would like to see something like that, and obviously subscribe so you don't miss it. But without any further ado, guys, we're going to jump in. This is 9 minutes and 17 seconds long. So yeah, put the headphones on. As always, enjoy this one with me, and let's go. that was a trip down memory lane to say the least. It's been a while since I did any Tool tracks on this channel, but yeah, the Maynard's vocals, the first thing that really stood out to me in the track. I mean, it was a slow build up, which is what you'd expect from a Tool track. You had, like, I seen one of the comments just as I was listening to the track, I scrolled down, and one of the comments was, you know it's a Tool track when the intro alone is longer than most tracks in the mainstream media, which is true. But the vibe that I got from the initial vocals and kind of throughout was real haunting from Maynard. He's got so many different styles. Like, if you listen to just how his music has progressed over the years, he was a lot more aggressive from Undertow and moving forward, like Opiate and everything. Those albums were a little bit more aggressive and kind of more raw lyrics. I know this would be a little bit older than, you know, their newer stuff, but you can hear how much his vocals and even cadences and just the way he like actually sings or even screams has changed over time. It was real, like that was nothing like I'd ever heard. Now I know it's live, so it does have a bit more of a, like, an echoey kind of reverb to it, but it sounded like he was in, like, I don't know, it just sounded like a kind of choir in a church or something, the way he was singing. I don't know if maybe that's just the kind of initial vibe that I got when I was hearing it. It sounded like something you'd hear like in a church, in that kind of echoey environment. Now I know, again, it's going to be a little bit echoey because it is a live recording, but that was the way in which his cadence sounded anyway from what I just heard. But then there was being the fact that it apparently is a cover of Peach, which apparently was Justin Chancellor's old band. I was trying to see like where he would come in. I know Justin Chancellor is always going to be prominent and probably doesn't get the recognition that he deserves from Tool because they're such a bass riff heavy guitar song. Did that make any sense? Bass, guitar, riff, heavy song. Band, sorry, I'm all over the place. But there's such a huge bass guitar influence in Tool, but it can kind of go under the radar as well sometimes because obviously if you're not using a good set of headphones, or, you know, you're not really paying attention, the bass is going to get drowned out. So, but there was that part there at the end, just before the outro, where Maynard done his, you know, his big outro scream like he did in The Grudge as well. Kind of reminded me like The Grudge, that build up to the end. But Justin Chancellor just really subtly, there was some little moment with the bass guitar in there that was just really set the tone for the outro as well. And then Maynard obviously just took off. But again, the whole band, you could break down Tool, I mean, every single track is, you can listen to it so individually. Like, I mean, you can choose. Now obviously I had put my kind of bass guitar ears on for this track, so I was really trying to pay attention to the bass because I knew it's kind of a special track, I'd imagine, for Justin Chancellor because, you know, being his old band or whatever, being a cover. So but I mean, if I happen to just put on my, you know, drumming ears or my, you know, vocal ears listening to Maynard, or my guitar listening to Adam Jones, you know, you'll be able to hear all the little intricacies and just the small details that makes Tool so good as a collective. But yeah, guys, that was a good request. I mean, I've been kind of just not doing that one for a while. No reason, I just haven't gotten around to doing it, but I figured why not just kind of top off the Tool journey with doing one of the most requested tracks that I have got. Obviously we did a few off the Survival album. We did Push It as well, which is a great track. And yeah, now that's going to wrap up this video, guys. If you did enjoy, I'd appreciate if you could drop a like. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, there is a Tool playlist which I will link below, and if you guys want to jump in there and check out their playlist, then it will be much appreciated. You can obviously keep up with the journey. You can jump in from the very start, or you can just jump in halfway and pick out your favorite songs that I've reacted to, but you'll pretty much find the entire discography there for Tool. You'll see a few live videos. I know I did the Danny Carey Numa drum cam as well, which is quite a popular one at the moment. People keep asking me to do that, and I already have. So if you're curious as to whether or not I've reacted to a song, check that playlist, go check it out. If you enjoy what you see, maybe consider subscribing, that'd be much appreciated. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I'm signing out. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.